people be like. Anyway, guys, this next comedian has a magnificent beard. My beard has autographed posters of his beard. He's in the New York Comedy Festival. Start clapping right now for my boy, Tim McHale.
Keep it going for everybody. Let him hear it. We're done. That's fine. Do you guys like my beard? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I like my beard a lot. That'd be weird if it was like I hated it. Just can't wait to get rid of it. I like my beard because it feels age appropriate to me. The reason why I say that is I'm 30 and I've looked like this since I was 19. I mean, this doesn't make sense as a 19-year-old. Dude, I was in college. People were like, why does that professor live in the dorm? It's like, what is he doing? Is he fucking a freshman? What is going on? That is a conflict of interest. No, I'm finally understanding what I look like as I get older. I finally figured it out just the other day, because for the 6th time in the year 2023, a white woman approached me at Trader Joe's and was like, excuse me, do you know where the polenta is? I was like, yeah, I think it's like over there. And she's like, can you show me? Can you show me where the polenta is? And I was like, ma'am, I do not work here. No. But then some dude came up to me and was like, yo, dude, help me unload this crate real quick. And I was like, right on it, boss. Let's go. Let's get this done. I don't look like I work at Trader Joe's. I look like I am Trader Joe. Okay? That's just the vibe that I got going on. And I used to get really pissed off at that. I'm like, yeah, listen, I don't work here, okay? Like, go away. But then I realized something, that what are Trader Joe's employees if not trustworthy and friendly and nice? I'll take that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got nice boy vibes going on. You know what else I got going on, I'm realizing? Especially with the glasses, right? I look like a therapist. But here's the thing, I look like the cool therapist who shits on his other clients to you to make you feel better, you know what I mean? You're like, no, that's crazy that you did that. She's had 3 abortions. So you're not doing what Sheila's doing, you know? Yeah, I like being 30. I used to be an actor. I don't do that anymore because I like money, you know? I used to, and because I've looked like this, I always went out for like significantly older roles when I was like auditioning and shit. So I went to school for theater, 22 years old, I'm going out on auditions. The first thing I ever booked was a play in which I played the father of Anne Frank. It's like, I live with my mom, you know, this is not age appropriate. There was a girl in the show who played Anne Frank who was also 22. And off stage, we had sex. And don't act like you wouldn't, you know? Have you guys ever had sex with somebody and then pretended that they're Anne Frank? Have you guys ever? I'm trying to gauge what we're working with here. Yeah, I don't know. I have a girlfriend now, not the same one, that would be weird, you know. I have a girlfriend, you don't know her, she goes to another school, she's real, she's her dad is like my favorite person I've ever met in my life. He's this like conservative dude from the Midwest, I'm this. But that has not, you know, separated us. You know, we've been able to come together. I fucking love this guy. I remember the first time I ever met him, unprompted. I'm just like chilling in his house. And he goes, Tim, I just want you to know something. In this house, we do not say the N-word. Which is cool, but it was very confusing to me. Because in my head, I was like, did I say it? Like, why did he say that to me? I don't know. One thing that's been cool about my 30s, I've started smoking weed again. Like, I got like really into it. I took like I had like a really bad panic attack one time. I was like, we're done. Now I'm like, weed is gonna save my life. Okay, it's just very necessary. One thing, you know, I took like 4 years off of it. Now I'm doing it again. I'm cool. You know, it's like very strong now. You know, I don't know what you guys did to it, but you can like smoke a joint and get surgery now. It's like very strong. Like, I got home from work over this last summer, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get a little high. Fuck it, you know, I work today, or, you know what I mean? I got high. I ended up watching an entire baseball game. mean? Like, that's way too fucking high, man. You know what I mean? I was so high I stood for the national anthem, dude. That was... My dog was like, what are you doing? I was like, why do you talk now? You didn't used to do that. I like my 30s so far. I really do. One thing that I really enjoy about my 30s so far is that I don't care what people think of me anymore. It's like it's very liberating because I used to be super self-conscious all the time. I wondered if people liked me, and that's no way to live. I remember I was dating this girl in college, and she was like, "Tim, you can't worry about what other people are thinking of you because at the end of the day, most people are just thinking about themselves." And that's true. I mean, half of you in here are listening. Some are like, "What am I going to eat tonight?" You know what I mean? Like, it's just you're always. And then I tried to relay that to a friend of mine who was like going through some shit, and I said the same thing to him. I was like, "Listen, Johnny, at the end of the day, don't worry about what other people think of you, because at the end of the day, most people are just thinking about themselves." Very philosophical, hence the beard, you know? And then he tried to relay that information to his niece, his 13-year-old niece. But he was like a little high. So instead, what came out to his 13-year-old niece on the phone was, "Haley, nobody is thinking about you." And I was like, yeah, that'll solve that problem. That's, every 13-year-old girl needs to hear something like that, you know? I used to work as a substitute teacher, the same high school that I graduated from. That doesn't get a woo. Interesting. Yeah, while I was working there, 3 different teachers got fired for having sex with students. Yeah, I know. That is a lot of teachers, right? We can yeah, right. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, listen, because 1 is like, we're sorry, that's never gonna happen again. But 3 is like, yeah, we do this here, okay? And this is. What'd you say? I wouldn't go that far. Jesus. Let's bring back the Jews in the desert, like, you know? Which high school?
We think Utah.
Utah? Do I give off Mormon energy?
Based on what we talked about earlier.
Interesting. What the other comedian said.
Sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I will thank you. No, I've completely lost my train of thought. No, you're fine. No, you're very nice. That was like such a nice interruption. So you're like, please tell us about it. That must have been really hard for you to deal with. You're a mom, right? Yeah, of course you are. How many kids do you have? 3? Are you a good mom? Of course you are. No? Oh, shit.
She is.
Oh, she's being humble about it.
Yeah.
Don't be humble. Clap it up for her being a good mom. Like, she made it. See, we're here to spread joy.
She's also an educator.
She's an educator too? What do you teach?
I'm a reporter, that's why I asked that.
You're a reporter?
Investigative,
But you said teacher.
She teaches journalism.
Oh my goodness. What's your name? I don't even know your name. What are you doing after this? Do you want to get a drink? Like, you get her a martini. What are we doing here? I think I just fell in love. She's a reporter, she's a teacher, she's a mom. Women are awesome. And a drinker. Okay, I take back what I said about the good mom. Anyway, crowd work, folks. It's fun. Oh my goodness. I live not too far from here. I live in Inwood. Is that where you're from? Oh shit. Do you live in Inwood? You kayak in Inwood. Okay, I would get tested. You're gonna come out of that water with a tail already. I've lived in Inwood for 5 years. I'm never leaving. It's the best neighborhood in the world. Where am I at? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not full of strangers. And apartment number, social security, yeah, first check, whatever. I live in Macon. I was there through the pandemic and everything like that. And I remember when people like during the pandemic were like, oh my God, there's all these rules. You know what I mean? The government's going to impose all these rules. We're not going to be able to do anything. You can do what I do is just live in a Dominican neighborhood. There are no rules at all. Okay? You can double park next to a car that is double parked next to a car that is double parked next to a car that is double parked. Okay? I it's very Dominican. Like I was walking my dog not too long ago through Inwood Hill Park. Shout out to it. You know? And we were like walking, and all of a sudden I saw a hawk. I was like, oh shit, we should probably get out of here. And the hawk dived and got a squirrel, and just like got it. It was crazy. And started pecking it. Why is someone clapping for that? What's going on? You hate squirrels? What happened to you? Hey! She said you went nuts. It was fun. I'm not gonna finish that joke because apparently that lady hates squirrels. No, I have a better one. Watch. Let's calm down. So I used to work at Chelsea Piers. I used to work on boats based out of Chelsea Piers. This is the best job I ever had. Everyone's clapping. I love it.
I used to work at Chelsea Piers.
You used to work at Chelsea Piers?
25 years ago.
Okay. How old are you, bro? You look amazing. You 25 years ago? What were you, 25?
I was in high school.
When you were in high school? Okay, cool. The mid-90s. Okay, sure. Cool. So I used to work on boats at Chelsea Piers, and I worked on these yachts. They were amazing. I should take you on a date there. And you work on boats, and the yachts are amazing. You get like champagne and cheese and all this stuff. You cruise through. You get assigned a table when you're on these boats. So one day I was checking in this lady, and she came on board. And I was like, all right, ma'am, you're going to be at table C, like Charlie. That's the name of the table we're going to call out when we board you. And she was like, is that a good table? And I was like, yes, ma'am, it's going to be a beautiful view out the window of the New York City skyline. You're going to love it. And she had 2 adult children with Down syndrome with her. And she said to me, and I quote, okay, but is it a good table for people with Down syndrome? And I had no idea what to say to that, you know? So here's what I said to her. You guys tell me if I fucked up, okay? I was like, yeah, that's usually where we put them. Well, that's going to do it for me, folks. My name is Tim McHale. Keep it going, your host.
Tim McHale, guys, in the head, huh? Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for a treat. This next comic is one of my favorite comics in the entire country. He tours the United States doing comedy. Start clapping right now for my boy,